Hey gang, hope you're having a fantastic day. Just talked to you and glad you guys are doing great. Let's go take a look around. What a beautiful day it is, huh? What a beautiful day it is out here at lot 26. All right. Hey, real quick also, I don't know sure if you guys realize this or not, that there is another walk. It'll be should be a pre-drywall walk where we go around and make sure everything's where it belongs. Cans, receptacles, switches, so on and so forth. They have to have it inspected before they rock. And so we'll have an opportunity to do a pre-drywall walkthrough and make sure receptacles, like the extra ones in the utility room, things like that, are where we not want them. Okay, and that'll be our last chance to fix stuff like that, adds, subtract, adjust, whatever we have to do. Okay, and we talked about the roof up there. Definitely needs to be looked at. I'm sure Brian now knows because you texted him, but it wouldn't make sense that they would do that and then just to have rock go in. So that's just somebody that wasn't paying attention. So let's go on and take a look. All right, we got our down lighting. We got 3 down lights. We'll verify that. We got 3 down lights there. And our down light in the corner. Okay. On the entry. Got our coach lights on either side of the entryway. And our light boxes above. Plenty of light. Outdoor receptacle. Very cool. Okay. This is our den area. Okay, very cool. All right. Of our smoke alarm boxes, light cans, light boxes, all the different receptacles. Once they get done roughing it in, well, actually, when I go back, I'm going to take a look at the plans and make sure that pretty much everything is where it belongs. Okay, let's go back in here so we can both have a good visual on it. I'm going to line it up to the plans. Again, some of these we didn't, nothing changed. They're just per code. Okay, there's an outdoor receptacle facing the other way. This room's going to have a ton of receptacles in it, so you won't have any issues with power. Of course, we got our entry light, AC ductwork, AC duct, boxes up top, boxes on the wall. Beautiful. This is going to be a huge home. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a spectacular home. Let's step outside real quick. Outdoor receptacle, coach lights. Plenty of power out here. I'm a huge fan of power and plumbing outside the house. Plenty of power in the island. This gentleman's done an awesome job roughing in this power. Very cool. And the first indicator that we have cabinets down the entire wall, or should have. This is something we want to look at. We should have power down the entire wall because you're going to have cabinets down the entire wall. So we got to take a peek at that and make sure we're going to have cabinet or power all the way down. Okay, there's going to be a section here where you're going to have the base cabinet, then of course the open area, and then the tail cabinet. So maybe we need a receptacle there or two. Okay, so we need to kind of look at that. Okay, all the can lighting. I got the light above the the pool shower. All right, let's look inside the master. We got, of course, probably our switches, receptacles. Of course, we got all those great can lights. And our attic access for when they blow in the insulation. So in our master we have one's receptacle. Not that you probably really need more than that, but just FYI. Okay. Our 2 cans in the bay, or 4 cans in the room. Receptacles on around. And then going into our master bath. It's our tub area, of course, and our switches and receptacles for the countertops. Okay. And it looks to me like we just talked about, that can is this way in the shower, kind of where you enter. I'm entering the door now and I look up, it's just off there. So a rain head there mounted straight down probably puts the rain head hitting somewhere in there. So I think that should be a doable deal. Okay, I don't think that should be able to have both of them in there. Okay. So far the only thing I see that we need to question possibly is this the cabinet receptacle extensions. Okay, and of course in the island we got power in the ends, and of course power on the other side for everything that goes there. Okay, all right. All the switches and boxes down the hallway, receptacles. Everything's pretty standard over here in these rooms, in the bedrooms. Pretty standard stuff. This house is going to have plenty of receptacles. They are loading it with receptacles. All right, there we go. There's that high receptacle. Okay, as we enter, it's on the right-hand side. Receptacle, 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 power for your washer and dryer. That's going to be a washer receptacle, that's going to be your dryer stuff. Okay, so plenty of power here in the utility room. Okay, and of course the bedrooms are all standard stuff, bathrooms are all standard stuff. Okay. And the one thing that we questioned also, I was just talking to the electrician because I kind of saw, I know there's going to be lots of mirrors on that on the master side. Okay, so let's, he's going to talk to Brian about it. Let me show you what we're talking about, just to be sure. Let me go back to the master. And when I was in there, I was looking at it going, I thought there was, you know, just in case the mirrors get in the way, we don't want to be hanging receptacles or hanging switches and stuff and then have that in the way. So one thing to consider, and he's going to reach out to Brian and make sure. But this is our counters, and that's going to be mirrors. Okay, that stuff might be in the way. So that's why it's not fully set up yet. So he's talking about what he needs to do with that, maybe move some of it to this wall over here. So it will be functional. It'll be the, if he has to move it, the switches here will be for the, and one receptacle for the counter, along with that one over there, will be for these lights that are above. And then the fan and all the other, the can lights and stuff, maybe he'll move them over to this wall over on this side, so that they're still super easy to access. But they won't be in the way of mirrors and have to tear things back out when they get to that point. So I did notice that. So he's gonna talk to Brian about that. Okay. Let's go upstairs and see what we got going on up there. This is a long video. Hope you guys don't go to sleep on it. All right, light switches, of course. Cans for, or the boxes for the lights in the stairwell, and of course, pretty standard stuff up here. But let's look at something real quick. We got that light in the center of the stair, straight down. So we'll double check the plan, make sure that's okay. All right. Coming here into the media side, receptacle, AC handler, and receptacles around per code. Okay. Of course, your walk-in closet, bathroom, pretty standard stuff. Then the bonus area, pretty standard stuff. Okay. All right, let's go back downstairs and let you look at the front of the house one more time. Well, as a matter of fact, let's go out through the garage. Let's double check everything out there. Nice huge panel. Okay, all the switches, receptacles for the water softener loop, all that sort of thing. Okay, so now we're going to walk through. Got our dedicated freezer line, GFI protecting the garage. We got that one. Got the window over there in the corner. That one in the corner. And of course you got the ones over here on this wall as well. Okay? So plenty of receptacles, switches, and so on. Now let's go take a look out here on this side of the house. There's our outdoor receptacle that is required per code to be near an air unit. So that'll be there, of course. All right. Our hose bib. Hose bib back in the corner. Okay. And they also have to move the hose bib. Of course, we got our carriage lights on the outside. And they still have to move that hose bib if they haven't already done it. Because we got to have a hose bib here, or on this corner. We talked about just having it right on the front, so they still have to drop that hose bib down here. Okay, so we got to make sure we cover that. Okay, so there you have it. There you have it, my friends. It's gonna be a beautiful home. A beautiful home. All right, so they put that hose bib right there. There needs to have that hose bib over there. So that was actually supposed to be moved. So we need to make sure Brian knows about that. Okay. All right, let me back up so we can see the house. Don't trip on the dirt. All right. And until next time, I want you guys to have a fantastic day. Any questions or comments, give me a call, and I'm going to call you here in just a minute anyway. All right? Thanks.